everyone, this is Damien from the LanguageCaster.com team, and we hope you're all doing well. Now, on this short football language podcast, we review some of the FA Cup podcasts and posts we've created over the past decade here at LanguageCaster. Hopefully a nice collection of resources for learning and teaching English. We have lots of listening activities, such as podcasts with transcripts, as well as vocabulary expressions and quizzes, all connected to the men's FA Cup competition.
Hi, my name's Izzy. I'm a fan of Dulwich Hamlets FC, and you're listening to LanguageCaster.com.
Okay, let's start by looking at some of the podcasts we've done over the past decade that have featured the FA Cup. Remember, all of these shows have a transcript and can be found by clicking on the links in this post here at LanguageCaster.com. We start off with the 2021 FA Cup final. We discuss some of the language that described Leicester's first ever FA Cup final victory. We also have a podcast on 5 great FA Cup finals from way back in 2013. We look at the biggest upsets, the Merseyside final, and Ricky Villa's goal. The 1976 FA Cup final. Damon remembers one of his first ever FA Cup finals on TV. We've also got 2 podcasts on describing the FA Cup in numbers. One from 2011, there's also a worksheet with that one, and one from 2014. Now, way back in 2013, we actually spent a whole podcast discussing some of the most typical FA Cup phrases, including David and Goliath ties, in a podcast simply called The Language of the FA Cup. And then way back in 2011, over 10 years ago, we did a podcast on changes to the FA Cup. There was also a worksheet with this one. Well, way back in our very first year, in 2007, we looked at the FA Cup third round. We looked at some of the traditions of the FA Cup from that year. Again, there's also a worksheet with this podcast. So, as you can see, lots and lots of FA Cup resources here at LanguageCaster.com.
G'day, my name is Erin. I'm from Brisbane and I'm a West Ham supporter and you're listening to LanguageCaster.com.
Now, FA Cup vocabulary. As you know, we have hundreds of football language entries in our huge glossary of football words and phrases, and here's a selection of them that all relates to the FA Cup. Come along and explore the glossary, or come along to this post and find out our list, or you can let us know if you know any more words and phrases connected to the FA Cup. Okay, so for example, knock a team out of the cup, form goes out the window, the romance of the cup, a penalty shootout, the FA, a replay, a cup upset, to dump a team out of the competition, to ease through to the next round, trying to win some silverware at the hallowed turf. What about underdog or minnows on their way to Wembley? Cup draw, and spare their blushes. These are some of the ones that we've got in this list here at LanguageCaster.
Hi, my name's David. I'm from London and I'm an Arsenal fan, and you're listening to LanguageCaster.com.
Yeah, you are listening to LanguageCaster.com. That message was from an Arsenal fan. If you'd like to send on a similar message, then drop us a line at admin@LanguageCaster.com. Okay, that's it for this short podcast on some of the previous podcasts and posts on the FA Cup. Don't forget that there's a transcript to this podcast and lots of vocabulary support which you can access by coming along to our site. We also have a football language forum where fans of the beautiful game can ask and answer questions on all kinds of football language. Come along and join in the football discussion. Okay, enjoy all the football this week, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.